with how these teams like to get out and run. We should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Clock at 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he buries his first look.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander with the 10-footer, and that one's long. Irving against Caruso. To the wing on the left. Holmgren inside. He's guarded by Irving. Outside, Williams. Caruso against Gafford. Caruso misses. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Washington grabs the miss. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility of both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Woo-hoo-hoo! The burst of speed from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Washington passes to Irving. Thompson with it. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thompson's got 6.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line, and you've got to guard him from that spot.
And again, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Gafford's got his second basket of the game. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2 to the inside. Here's Holmgren. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Doncic. Still without a bucket. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Dallas.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Back to Doncic. The 3 ball. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 5 points in the game.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Now here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
is very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match. Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And it's rejected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Williams is checked in for Williams. Thunder trail by 3. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Inside, hook loose, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
32 seconds left in the first. Knocked away. It's stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 14 points for him. The shot won't fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Irving, and the layup is good off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Dallas Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Cason Wallace. Kenrich Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position, locking down the middle. Doncic on the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander defending, and there it is for him. So it's Oklahoma City now. 7-point differential. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 10. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Pass to Williams. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a layup. Wiggins against Doncic. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Wallace. Hartenstein a screen. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Wow, pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
You got that right. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation and over and back. Washington's checked in for Dallas.
Number 25, P.J. Washington.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 8. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Irving looking around. Clock at 6. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Irving. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Williams drops them both. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, B.A., is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top, guarded by Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Washington outside. Pass to Marshall. Doncic outside. To win the drought. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trail by 3. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. The Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dallas leading by 3. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, B.A., and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Thompson with a steal. Marshall passes to Gafford.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Gafford. Washington's checked in for Dallas. That one misses. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Gafford against Williams. Gafford passes to Washington. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Doncic passes to Washington. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Washington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Caruso finds Williams. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Mavericks on D. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Washington. The 11-footer. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And so Washington nails both of them. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Mavericks lead by 6. Doncic outside. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside, Gafford. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gafford with the block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Irving against Dort. Doncic outside. Gafford with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, count it!
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Doncic finds Gafford. Irving with it. Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Holmgren inside, working on Gafford. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Dort. Pass to Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander powers his way to the rim.
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And he's good on the second. The Mavericks lead by 8. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Now Thompson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Holmgren. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Joe's checked in for Caruso, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Washington. Shots blocked! Right side, Williams shoots over Thompson. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. The Mavericks lead by 8. Doncic with it. Joe covering. Pass to Dinwiddie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Now Wallace. Still no points. Williams with it. Defended by Thompson. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Washington outside. The teardrop falls off target. Thunder trail by 8. Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. Wallace's shot is good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
26 seconds left in the third. Now here's Doncic. Covered by Joe. Here's Doncic. Yes, it's good. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Here's Williams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Williams no good on that one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Mavericks on top. They lead by 6. And time for a short break. Stay right there. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Taking a look at the Thunder. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Doncic passes to Washington. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Wallace pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Gafford picks him up. The kick out to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. And a nice finish on the layup. Wiggins got his first bucket in this one.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Moving it up to take the lead. So they take the lead. And the Thunder lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso, he's checked in for Wiggins. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
And here's Doncic. Washington outside. Washington, a screen on Caruso. Here's Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Well, inside the painted areas, Klay Thompson showing off a little bit of touch.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Hartenstein a screen. And stolen by Irving. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Washington finds Doncic. Luka on the attack.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
They get it again! And the dunk by Gafford.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shai driving it with a purpose.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time. Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
And here comes the break. And Williams punches it home.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And there's the lob. Stolen by Caruso. And here's the fast break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the first one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Doncic hits them both.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he sinks it.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Irving against Caruso. Nifty move. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Four on the clock. Here's SGA. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.